Yo, what is up, YouTube? We're back with another video, and today we're going to be going over Friday Night Tykes then and now. But before we get into that, make sure to go down below and hit that subscribe button. And while you're down there, make sure to comment what comparison video I should do for the NFL next. Now, let's get into it. Alright, so the first one we have here is Lucas Coley. He was one that I remembered a lot, and I know he's very popular on the show. So he still plays quarterback. He is 6'1", 203 pounds, and he is a dual threat quarterback. That meaning he can throw well, and he has some good feet. He's 3-star rated, 3-star recruit, and he is committed to Arkansas. Now, first we're going to go watch some of his Friday Night Tykes highlights, and then we watch and see if he has lived up to that hype in high school. So let's go watch. Okay, so if you can't tell, he's the quarterback. He's the one running the ball. And yes, this dude is shifty. Now, most of these dudes, when they were younger, like he's on the Outlaws, by the way. Most of these dudes, when they were younger, it's mainly they were good because they're faster. And as you can tell here, he's just a little bigger kid. And yeah, he has some absolute burners. I don't want to spend too much time watching these younger kid highlights because they're not as interesting. But you can tell pretty much that he was a beast when he was younger, and especially in Texas, you know, a big football state. Yeah, he was very good when he was young. So we're gonna move on from this. We're gonna go look at his high school highlights and see how good this dude really is. All right, so here is QB highlights in high school. That is an absolute. That was a not like a dot, but that was a good arm strength. He still plays quarterback, if you can't tell. Nice little ball down the seam there. So he is dual threat, so he has a good arm, and he can run still. I believe that this video said he's a 4-star recruit, but 247 Sports said he was a 3-star, so a little a difference, but he's still very good in high school. And here we get to see his feet. You can tell that he has great agility, and you can tell that he's still one of the fastest players on the field, whoever or whenever he's playing. You can tell that you know, these throws he's making, they're accurate and they look very powerful. Looks like he has a good, strong arm. And once again, this dude's mobile too. So he looks like he has lived up to the hype of what he was in you know, the younger leagues, and he's still one of the top players on the field. So we're gonna move on from Lucas Coley. I would say that is a dub for him. He's definitely still a beast. Let's get to the next one. Okay, up next we have Myles Miller. Now, this is his max preps profile, and I don't know if everything's accurate. 5'8", 150 pounds. I do know that I don't think he's grown much since he was, you know, younger. Obviously, he's grown, but he wasn't as big as he was when he played with the, you know, Little League or whatever you want to call it. And I'm sure that these stats may be inaccurate. I mean, 16 yards. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but we're gonna go take a look at his high school stats. Or actually his Little League stats first, and then we'll look at his high school stats and see if he's able to live up to the hype. All right, so here's his first highlight. Now these are, I apologize for the quality. This is just the best video I could find. We probably won't watch a ton of these just because of quality, but you can just tell he's a bigger kid on the field, but he also has burners. Like, most of these good kids are all fast, and this kid is just strong, fast. He is just athletic as can be on this football field. Yeah, he was just one of the best players. And I know some of these aren't all from the same age group. They're from when he's a little bit older or from this time. He also played for the Outlaws, I believe. So you could tell they were definitely a better team compared to the rest. Here is a highlight from when he was a little older. You can tell he's still very fast. He's still a bigger kid on the field, and he just looks powerful. So now we're going to move on to his high school highlights because these are just such bad quality. And we're going to see if, you know, he's a beast in high school. Okay, we got a Max Preps video pulled up here, 2020 highlights. It's only 1:46 long, so I don't know if he's maybe they shrunk it down a little bit, or if he's just not that good. But I don't think he plays quarterback. I think he's the one who just caught the ball. I believe he's running back / receiver on his high school team, and he still looks like he's not as fast compared to other people as he was, but still a faster player. And I think here he's playing running back. And as you can tell, the first thing I noticed right away, he just doesn't look as big. He kind of looks, you know, an average high school player. I don't think when he played in the Little Leagues, he looked way bigger than everybody else. Here, he doesn't look, you know, as big as he did before, but he's still able to put a good move on that guy. You also got to remember these are highlights, so it's, you know, on the average play, he might not be this good, but he's still making good plays. These are still pretty good runs. It seems like he plays a lot of slot receiver too. So I would say he's probably not as good as he was in Little League. Right here, he does another nice little run. I think he's playing more running back than he has been wide receiver, but I wouldn't say he's as good as he was in Little League compared to how good Lucas is now. Especially, I don't even think Myles Miller is ranked or even a recruit. So that tells you something. We're going to move on to the last and final one, and this one is definitely the most interesting and probably the coolest in my opinion. Let's get to it. Last but definitely not least, we have Latrell MCCUTCHIN. Now, I hope I'm saying that right. This dude is 6'1", 176 pounds, a 4-star recruit, and he is committed to Oklahoma, so that tells you that this dude is a beast. Now, I said I'm the most excited to see this dude because he probably is the best out of all three. If you're going to play corner at Oklahoma, you're probably pretty good. Now, I couldn't find Friday Night Tykes highlights for him because most likely there wasn't a whole bunch of people trying to make highlight reels for, young kids. But I did definitely find highlights from him in high school. He does, like I said, play corner. Obviously, when you're little, you play both sides of the ball. But he has moved to specifically corner, and he is a beast. So we're gonna go hop into his highlights and see how good this dude really is. Okay, so we found his high school highlight reel. I'll definitely make sure to leave the links to all the videos I watched down below for the highlights. And as you can see, highlighted him down there in the corner. I've watched some of his highlights before, and right there, he is able to read that ball so well, pick that dude off. The quarterback was just staring down that receiver. Really nice play. Now, I've already watched some of this guy's highlights, and I don't want to say he's, a speed demon or he's super tall or like he is one attribute. He is just a solid corner. He makes plays. In those past two plays, if you saw the one before, he is a hard hitter. This guy will lay the boomstick on anybody. Right here, you'll get to see it again. He is not afraid to hit, and I mean, that's something you don't get from every corner. Right there, comes up and makes the tackle. Like I said, he's super physical. He's not afraid to tackle, and he's also super athletic. A few plays ago, he made a really good tip pass. You can tell that he is just a pure athlete on the field. Here, he's able to keep up with the receiver, ride his hip, and he's able to make a perfect play on the ball. Highlighted again. He looks like he's playing a lot of perimeter corner, and he's able to make a good athletic play there. Even after he kind of stumbled, still able to tip the ball, and he's able to even guard this dude that looks a bit taller than him. He's just a physical corner. He's fast. He's not a one-type beat dude. He's able to do everything. We'll watch one final highlight here, and then we'll end the video. There he is on the perimeter again. Looks like he almost gets burnt, and the quarterback just makes a little bit of an underthrow, and he's still able to make a play on the ball. So a hustler, and right there, like I said, physical. He just destroys that dude out of bounds. He is just a monster. Yeah, this dude definitely lives up to the hype, probably even over the hype. He is a beast. So that'll do it for Latrell MCCUTCHIN. All right, guys, that is going to do it for me in today's video. We got to look at some of the Friday Night Tykes players then and now. Some that have turned to beasts, some that have kept the hype, and some that, aren't as good as they were when they were little. If you haven't already, make sure to go down and comment below who your favorite Friday Night Tykes player was and who you enjoyed most on the video. And then remember to comment who you want me to compare in my next NFL videos. I'm going to keep pumping those things out. Those are fun to make, and I love looking at different players. Other than that, I will see you boys in the next one. Peace out.
Like it's 07, I just hit a lit, gotta hit the next one. Last year, I know you learned your lesson. I could GPS you if you need addressing. Just saw about a bigger homie, but I'm 1 year older.